Sup world, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm only showing these gameplay clips because people will complain if I didn't. So here it is, rapid fire. Yes, this is rapid fire. Doesn't look like it, does it? And this is why we need to talk about the unique ring. Can I cut the clips now? So let's start with the rapid fire ring itself. The stats on it are kind of meh. The plus ranks to rapid fire is the best part of the ring. The imbuement cooldown reduction is only okay, but we do get more damage, 25% multiplier for the rapid fire skill itself, but it also has a lob effect, which is what changes the mechanic of rapid fire completely. So as you can see here, there's some combo points, shoot at the dummy, and you get this water gun effect. So water gun effect happens there. The visual is pretty nice looking. The audio is also pretty satisfying too as well. If you imbue it, then you kind of get the element of the explosion there. It does give you a little bit of AoE too as well. But as you can see when doing this, a lot of my arrows actually miss the target despite wherever I aim the cursor at. So if I aim the cursor close to me, it starts the line a lot closer before going the distance. Here, if I hover over the dummy, then it starts at the dummy, but it keeps going. So that makes it very bad for, well, single target, which is what rapid fire is designed to do. And it also makes it pretty bad for AoE because it's a straight line and most of the arrows are still not hitting. So what's the solution? What's the fix for that? Well, if you get up close, I mean like very close, like literally putting your nutsack on the dummy close, you can actually shotgun all of your arrows and all of your arrows hit. So ta-da, your problems are fixed. Your single target damage is back. You also have more AoE because all of your arrows actually hit, and problem solved, right? We're all Gucci, right? Well, that's the thing. So we now have to play this at point blank range if we want to play rapid fire optimally. So that's just kind of strange for a skill that's designed to be played at a distance. The point of people playing rapid fire or wanting to play rapid fire initially is because they wanted a range skill or a range sniper feeling of a skill. So when the best way to play it is literally point blank range, and trying to play it at a distance means you miss the most of your shots, it just feels really awful and almost like a big middle finger to those who like the range distance playstyle, but you're just not going to get nowhere near the output if you try to play this at range. And this really makes me not like the unique ring at all mechanically because it's a range skill. It just feels really weird to jump in and shotgun all your arrows as, you know, just to play the build optimally. And not only that, but you lose the visual. Like, look, you don't even get the water gun effect anymore as long as the target is still alive. So it just feels weird. It just feels awkward. Like, don't really understand the design intent of this. Now I've done pit tier 200 on, you know, with this in 3 minutes or so playing this way, but it just didn't feel good. Trying to play it at range, you almost can't even clear because, again, most of your arrows, well, they miss, right? You could also argue that you could play without the ring, but doing pit tier 200 without the ring took me about, on average, 8 to 9 minutes. So that's just such a very big difference between the power of having the ring because of how it works mechanically up close versus not having the ring. Now, I do have some suggestions that I think could really make this still work for range players, people who like to play range. We could make it a skill shot where all the arrows pretty much land where your mouse cursor is pointed. That would actually allow for all your arrows to actually hit, and therefore you can get the same potential damage output as playing it up close. Or you can kind of narrow the water gun effect itself so that it doesn't go across the whole screen, but maybe just, you know, part of the screen, a small part of the screen. So a lot of the arrows will be concentrated on the smaller area, making it so that most of our arrows can still hit for a good single target and also decent AoE clear. That would be probably two solutions that would not require a complete mechanical change of the unique effect, and it would also allow for people to play shotgun if they really wanted to. They really like the shotgun thing. People could still do that, and the ranged players can still do what they like to do. Honestly, I think they should just get rid of the lobbing effect in general and just work on playing around with the explosive arrow part of it. But as it is right now, playing it up close like this literally is more damage and melee range than both Twisting Blades and Flurry combined, pretty much stepping on their toes easily. It also has the trajectory of, well, let's say pin shot, and it also shotguns like Barrage. So it's kind of like, you know, I don't know. How do you guys feel about this ring? What is your take? Am I wrong to feel the way that I feel about this? As someone who's played Rapid Fire since the launch of D4 itself, maybe I'm just the purist. I don't know. I should get out of my own head. What do you think? I've already sent my feedback and my thoughts on it, but this is just PTR, so who knows what will happen whenever it releases. If I have some spare time, I'm thinking about doing a State of the Rogue PTR video to kind of talk about the good and the bad for rogues moving forward and what I'm excited about and what I'm not excited about. But other than that, that's all I got. And as always, till next time.